Hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide, sending you the purest of love and light as always. Remember, God is for us. Who can be against us? We're blessed, we're secured, we're anchored, and we are protected. So, welcome if it's your first time returning, Soul Tribers. Thank you for your love, your support. Couldn't do it without you. So glad that you're here. Thank you for liking, leaving a comment, subscribing. Please touch the bell. If you click on the bell and then you touch all, that means that whenever I upload a new message, you will be one of the first to know, so that way you don't miss one of these messages. So please do that, because sometimes I know you're not getting, at least persons have told me they don't get videos, so maybe that's one of the reason you have not turned on your notification bell. So thank you. All right, so let's get in the message. We have here the snake 28, that's number 10. Endings bring new beginnings. So for a lot of you, you trusted your intuition about snakes, or the snakes that you had in your life or you have now. You need to trust your intuition, and you need to heal from those situations. Forgive yourself, forgive them, and move on to a better path. Be careful. So for a lot of you, your intuition and your healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. So a lot of snakes are ahead, and again, new levels, new devils. But again, if you never recognize the things around you, or the people, or the snakes in your life per se, then it's kind of like being in the same grade, repeating it over and over until you get the message. Hopefully, some people, it seems, they just never get the message, and they just kind of stay in that pool, getting stung by snakes or bitten, So the more you recognize people, places, and things in your life that's not working, then the more you'll be able to recognize those same people, places, and things as you move on in the future. Because it's, again, as above, so below. It's life is a lesson. And so, yes, new levels, new devils. It's like second grade is not going to be as easy as first grade. So for those of you who have children going back to school soon, or they're gonna come home and they're probably gonna complain about how this grade is harder than the other one, and you're probably gonna tell them, well, you're growing up, you're going higher now, this is a new class, you step up, it's a new level, so that means it's going to be a little bit more challenging. But see, when you learn to master the foundation, then it makes it easier to be able to uncover the mystery of what's to come, or what is coming next. So for a lot of you, maybe this is confirmation for some of you, that you were able to spot the snake or the snakes in your life because you trusted your intuition. And again, your intuition, it's like a muscle. The more you use it, the more you become inclined to hearing the word of God and the nudges that you get. Then a lot of these things will end up saving your life. So a lot of you, you learned, you found out about these snakes, and you closed out those chapters. And now you're open to new possibilities in all areas of your life, because a lot of these snakes, they were actually keeping you back. They didn't want you to move forward. It's like it's a whole new world out there, and they want you to be stuck in this little town, this family, this clique, this tribe, this group. So you close out, or you're closing out, or you're called to do so. The sun. Open your heart to the enormous growth that's ahead of you. This is what I'm talking about. This is what is out there for you. It's a whole new world. Some of you may love sunflower too. It's abundance, it's blessings, it's new people. And it's like you don't know. You think where you are stuck with these snakes is the best you can do, when it's not true. It's like it's not until you're able to man up or woman up, call people out, cut people off, because it's like people take you for a fool when you just sit there and tolerate with their bad treatment. This could even be a marriage where you are in a relationship or situationship with somebody, and it's like they're working against you. And every time you tell them what they're doing, it's like they're gaslighting you. They're making it seem as if you're crazy, right? So that way you don't trust your intuition. So a lot of you're coming to this awareness and you're closing those out, because it's like abundance is here. And by you closing out those, then your blessings can come in. Because again, as long as you have predators, as long as you have people who are going to hurt you, harm you, steal from you, God is not going to let the sun, the blessings, the abundance that you are supposed to come into, He's not going to open those up to you, because you're not going to be able to manage it well, because you're going to have people around you who are going to take it away. So therefore, doors must be closed in order for certain blessings or your blessings to come into your life. Judgment. So a lot of you answer the call. It's like you're in your purpose here. And for some of you, God called judgment on the situation. Some of you did. You called judgment on people, places, or things. It's like enough is enough. It's like, I see what you're doing, and I'm no longer going to tolerate with it. For some of you forgive others, or you forgave them. It's like you're moving on. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Yeah, it's like by you letting go of these people, it's like now soul searching is like going within. You have more peace. You realize, by you removing a lot of these toxic people from your life as well, calling judgment, walking away, leaving them behind, because you realize these people, they're up to no good. And a lot of you, like the owl in the back, you're wiser now. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. Yes. So you're leaving something somewhere that is no longer serving you. You learned everything that you should in that relationship, in that workplace, in that group, that community. It's like you have enough lessons to bring to last for a lifetime. It's like you will remember those lessons. No, you're not going to allow them to make you bitter. But I'm telling you, it's like, yes, wherever you're going, wherever the sun is shining, yes, people will not be able to play with you anymore. And with the sun as well, it's the clarity. It's the truth about everything that was done in the dark. It's like you found out some things. It's like revelation. You found out what these people were doing. They were trying to block your forward movement, trying to block your progress. For some of you, you could be in the media. Maybe they didn't even want you to be seen, with the world card. They're trying to block you. Again, they cannot stop you from shining. The sun is coming through right there. And I guess God called judgment as well. Some of you call judgment on these people. And you walk away and you left them behind. For a lot of you, these people could have been causing unexplained freak accidents. Whether this is to you physically, stumping your toe, banging here and there, your vehicle, all this stuff. You know, some of you are called to do a spiritual bath as well. It could be a fire sign that's sending you negative energies as well too. Possess a talisman to amplify positive energies or positive vibes. So I mean, these talisman, I'm not sure about talisman. Again, not that I disagree with a lot of the things that people wear, evil eye bracelet and all of those, but for me personally, I don't know much about those things, you know. So therefore I won't say don't do it or not to do it. I mean, people have said it work, you know, to each his own. But it's just like with spiritual bath. There are different things you can use. You know, you just have to do your own research to see what will work for you as well. Yeah, so some of these snakes, they were posting things directed towards you instead of coming to you directly. Again, they do terrible things behind your back. I mean, that's what they do. They're snakes. They're very underhanded, very deceptive as well. So for the world, the person causing you negativity is an air sign. So it could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't, again, I don't really do signs because it could be anybody, because then sometimes where you're looking is not where it's coming from. Sometimes it's right underneath your nose, as well as sometimes it is what it is, you know. But this person probably, you know, when I see the air sign, you know, I'm thinking the sword. So communication, so whatever, say you have a platform, whatever you were working on, you could be vlogging, anything on social media. Possibly this person did not, they don't want you to speak out, they don't want you to be seen around the world. They're trying to block you. Again, this is saying possess an amulet and have it blessed with protection. So for those of you who are into that, you know, you can do that as well, possessing an amulet. So let me see what else with the world. I guess those are all protection devices that you can wear. Yeah, so causing chaos and fights in your love life. So for those of you, if you're in connections, these people could have been, you know, just throwing things at your connection, your relationship, so you and your partner would not see eye to eye. I mean, it's amazing what people can be jealous and envious of. And this is why you can't be like so gullible, so naive. It's like, no, you don't sit and dwell on evil things or bad things about people. But then it doesn't mean that it's going to stop people from trying it. You know, so some of you also could be having unexplained body welts, bruises, and scratches with the sun. You know, again, a lot of these people, they do a lot of beauty magics as well, where you probably never have acne break out on your face, your skin, and you're realizing these things are happening again. It's the way you glow, it's your shine. You know, this person could be a scorn lover. An old fling of your current or recent ex-partner still feels deep pain of rejection and betrayal. So because they feel rejected and betrayed, it's like they don't want people to see you. It's like the same way they feel is like they want you to feel that pain as well. And it talks about pyrite helps shield you from the harmful effects that technology can have on your mind and your body. So a lot of protection help is also coming out here too. Seek someone to perform or learn to do a hex breaking ritual. So again, maybe some of you did that. So maybe some of you did that. Again, call in judgment on these people, crying out to God. I mean, prayer works for me all the time. reading your Psalms, reading your Bible, and just again calling judgment on these people. For a lot of you, it breaks, or it will break, these X's, these curse, that ritual that people try to do over your life. And again, remember, spell witchcraft is not just again with the pot and the whatever they're cooking up, but people, the things they talk about you behind your backs, when you're not there, the things that they're wanting to happen in and over your life. So this is why it is so important to return to sender. This is why it is so important to bind up everything that the enemy speaks over your life that you know or you don't know, and cast these things down, take them captive. Is like you need to be able to speak, rebuke, and bind up, energies over your life. It's like you can't just play naive and gullible, because even though I wouldn't put my hand in witchcraft against anybody. Again, why? Because I know God fights my battle, but not everybody is working for God. Not everybody see things my way. So therefore, they're going in the dark, in the shadows, and doing witchcraft. And even though I'm not dwelling on it, but yet still I don't underestimate people either. So some of you may need to, it says tiger's eye, helps with grounding, protection, self-confidence, inner strength, will, power, and clarity. And for those of you who are having, problems like in your solar plexus chakra, like that's in your gut, problems in your gut that is trying to block your intuition, you may need to drink like ginger tea, mint, peppermint, black mint, things like those to help you as well. Because a lot of these people, they're trying to block off your intuition. They don't want you to be able to trust your gut. It's like living with uncertainty, just that doubt. That's what they want. They don't want you to think for yourself, to think clearly for yourself. It says here, dark entities are using these people to work against you. Absolutely. They're under the influence of the devil. And so it's like you can't treat them as if they're human beings, because they are, at the end of the day, they are influenced by another force. So even if, yes, they look like flesh and blood, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's a spiritual warfare. That's what it is. And it says at the back, they will play victim once they know they're losing. So when you call them out, when you call judgment on their lives, when you walk away, then they're going to play victim to make it seem as if you come against them for absolutely no reason. But you know why, and God knows why. A lot of these people, these snakes, they're getting messages of concern, because you're not staying. For a lot of you, you realize what these snakes have been doing in the background. A lot of them behind your backs, they're talking negative things. They're spreading a lot of lies. It's like these people are exposed. That's the message that they're getting. And a lot of them, they're in deep thoughts about your pathway that's up ahead for you. This is what a lot of these people, they're learning. They're coming to the realization of. So they could have been saying a lot of bad things behind you. Again, the sword is communication, slandering you. Again, they don't want you to move on. So these are the things they will do behind your backs, because they want people to see you in a negative light. Yeah, it's like sudden wealth. They don't want you to have this. They don't want you to close out the cycle. So this is why they're going around trash talking you. At the back, it was mature man. So it could have been a mature man, an older person. Ooh. Who was doing this. Yeah. So a lot of these people is like they don't want people to see you for who you are. With this child here, innocent, pure, beautiful, handsome, so this is why a lot of you, you may wake up and you have acne's, you have, you know some of the things that's coming to my mind. I really don't want to say it because I know that different people are watching, and it's like as soon as you say something, you give them a new idea to go and work on something else. So it's like a lot of things I'm not even saying. So a lot of you call judgment, or you prayed. Whatever you did, it broke the hex or the curse from off of your life, and you're moving on with the change card here. 9, you're putting an end to these things. And again, judgment is 14, that's 5. So you're putting an end, or you put an end to these people, places, and things. And I'm telling you, it's like a lot of them, it's just your memory or memories they're gonna have to live off of, because you're moving on, you're leaving those toxic connections or relationships behind. Yeah, this could be this older female who was posting things directed towards you instead of coming to you directly. So they were doing a lot of trash talking in the background behind your back, and they were causing chaos. So if you have a relationship, they were going behind your back, spreading a lot of lies, a lot of rumors, a lot of hateful, mean things about you, because they wanted people to see you in a different light. So they were causing a lot of chaos, and 2 cards fell out when it came to your occupation, an official person. So it's like they could have been talking about you to maybe your partner, about your job or a potential relationship. It's like about what you do. They could have been spreading lies to say that maybe you don't work, you're not an official person. At the back is privileged lady. It's like you're not privileged, you're not an upstanding person. Yeah, so this is a scorned lover who is in poverty. This is somebody who is doing this, who is hurting you, because it's like they want to end as well. 37, that's 10. They want to end the way people see you. Some of them, they don't want you to have this. Sun is also abundance. They want you to be poor, to live in poverty. See again at the back, the lovers. This could have been somebody who had you as an option. Yeah, dark entities are working against these people. Dark entities are using these people to work against you. Bad health. Yeah, they wanted to cause bad health to you. Yeah, they wanted you to be sick. So this is what dark entities. So probably they were sending witchcraft to make you sick. They were trying to get you to be sick. They were trying to get you to be sick. Yeah, there's no end to what people won't do. Yeah, see, heartache. 3 of Swords. This is what these snakes were doing. They were stabbing you. They wanted, it's about betrayal. So for a lot of you, it's like this is the message that you're sending to these people as to what they have done, what you found out. They're either you're probably messaging them, letting them know exactly what they have done, what they have been doing to you in the background as well. That's the concern that they're getting. Because for a lot of you, you could have been working on something slowly. With the Knight of Pentacles to turn into 9 of Pentacles, they were probably working against that, but you had the strength to overcome these things, these people wanted you to be heartbroken as well. And Ace of Swords, this is the truth. It's like a lot of conflict these people wanted to bring to your life as well. So therefore, again, they wanted to break your heart. This is what you're finding out. See, death with this mature woman. So for a lot of them, they want to bring end. For some of you, this mature woman will be facing an end, death as well, because they've been spreading a lot of lies about you not coming to your face. Again, because they probably wanted to bring an end to whatever you were working on. Sees like the Four of Cups, they wanted you to miss an opportunity. So it's, ooh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I mean, for some of you, it's like, just think about it and trust your intuition. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. And the Death card. Three of Swords and the Death card. What comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? It's like the way these people, if they had their way in your life, the way that they were sending things at you, it would actually end you. Or if they had it their way, that's what they wanted for you as well. Because even if it was, say mildly, even if it was, for example, you were supposed to get a position at work and they worked against you, so you didn't get this position could be to her position, right? And they wanted to betray you so bad. They told lies about you and just did the most. It's like for what they wanted to happen to you, it's like you would be so distraught that is like, if it's not by the grace of God, it could take you out when you realize you missed out on a blessing, you missed out on an opportunity. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a Page of Pentacles, but again, this created sudden wealth. Whatever it is that you were working on, very small, but yet could have been seen around the world. These people, they wanted to block it. They wanted to stop whatever this is, because it's like they were afraid that this was going to make you rich. Yeah, with a Hierophant. So you could have been doing something where you're guiding, enlightening others, teaching, motivating, inspiring others. People were seeing you, what you were working on, teaching, prophesying, reading, whatever you're doing, where you're seen all around the world. Is like, even though it's small, is like people were afraid of what it could accumulate to or amount to. And this is why, again, with the air sign, with the sword, people are trying to work against, to come against, to fight against what you're doing. Wow. What else is it with the world? Yeah, Seven of Swords. You could have been working on things and people were stealing it too. Trickster spirit. Again, swords. complaining, reporting falsely on what you're doing, because see, the things that they're doing, it's so sneaky that they thought they were getting away with it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So these people, they, it's whatever you were working on. They were, it's like daily, with your chisel and your hammer, daily working at what you're doing. These people were stealing your ideas, taking your work, tricking. Again, they could be making false complaints. Also, they could be working with others, against this Empress here, in order to take out whatever you're working on, whatever you're creating. Because the Empress, it talks about pregnant with whatever you're working on, you're giving birth to. That's what they want to take away. It's your Ace of Pentacles. That's what it's all about. With the Sun, is like they don't want you to get. They don't want. I'm telling you, it's money, money, money. No wonder the Bible, God already spoke on it. The love of money is the root of all evil. And this is why these people, they will do the most, because that's what they're about. That's exactly what they're about. It's like the Ten of Cups. They don't want you to have this sun, this abundance, this happiness, this family, this joy. They don't like that. This is why they did or are doing the things they're doing. Yeah, Queen of Swords.